Every so often, something comes along that shakes up the world in a big way, like the internet or airplanes. Are you ready for the next game changer? It's here, and it's called ChatGPT. This advanced chatbot, created by AI research firm OpenAI, was launched on November 30, 2022. Ask it to write you a poem, and it'll come up with a work of art. Ask it what it thinks of humans in general, and it might tell you they're the worst thing to ever happen to this planet. It's no wonder ChatGPT gained 1 million users in just 5 days, even faster than Instagram. The launch of this chatbot has caught the attention of some of the biggest names in tech, with some even comparing it to the introduction of the iPhone. But what is ChatGPT? Is it overhyped or truly revolutionary? One thing's for sure. It's part of a larger trend of AI that can automatically generate text, images, and videos. It took a lot of time and money to train this advanced AI, and it's expected to have a big impact on various industries. But which ones will benefit from using OpenAI's technology and which ones will be affected negatively? To find out, let's take a closer look at OpenAI's history and the future of AI. OpenAI was founded in 2015 as a non-profit with the goal of creating AI that benefits everyone. The company was backed by some of Silicon Valley's biggest names, like Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and Sam Altman. Sam Altman defined AI as being like a median human that you could hire as a remote worker. However, OpenAI's journey hasn't been without challenges. Originally, it was supposed to be an open source project, but it became clear that the resources needed were too costly to continue. The company faced backlash when it turned for profit and capped returns at 100 times. Despite these challenges, OpenAI continued to make waves in the AI industry with the launch of DALL-E 2 in 2020, an AI art generator. The company is currently valued at $20 billion and charges other companies very little for its technology, even though the inner workings of the company are mostly unknown to the public. Insiders predict that the company will bring in $200 million in 2023 and make $1 billion in revenue by 2024. Nowadays, we can use AI to write poetry, compose music, and even write computer programs quickly. We're reaching a point where machines are becoming more capable than us in many areas, and they can assist us in solving complex scientific problems that humans cannot solve alone. The impact of OpenAI's technology extends far beyond just the company itself. The ethics and safety of artificial intelligence are certainly up for debate, but that's not the focus of this discussion. OpenAI is a private organization and not publicly traded, but many other industries will benefit from this technology, while others may be disrupted by it. For example, some experts believe that the rise of AI-powered search engines may spell trouble for tech giant Google, which currently dominates the search market with nearly 90% market share. Google's executives have even issued a code red warning, calling this a make or break moment for the company's future. As most of Google's revenue comes from search, it may be in serious trouble if it loses its dominance in this market. Google is aware of this threat and has developed its own chatbot Lambda, which competes with OpenAI. Google's decision to launch its own chatbot carries the risk of reducing the company's own search revenue. However, Google still has some advantages. The company is more diversified now than it was in its early days, with nearly 20% of its business coming from Google Cloud and YouTube advertisements. Additionally, Google has the advantage of profitability. For now, AI chatbots like ChatGPT and Lambda have not yet found a sustainable business model. Running these chatbots requires a lot of computing power, which can be expensive. According to an associate professor at the University of Maryland, the cost to run the chatbot from OpenAI is around $3 million a month. In comparison, Google processes over 8.5 billion searches per day. If AI chat searches reach even a fraction of these levels, it will cost these AI companies a significant amount. They're also burning through a lot of cash while relying on investor funding. However, this doesn't mean that Google is not in trouble. If you like what you've heard until now, please consider subscribing to our channel to see more videos about this topic in the future. Now, let's consider the best case scenario. One of the biggest challenges to ChatGPT widespread adoption is the computational capacity required to run it and other AI models. In the first week since its launch, the demand for ChatGPT was so high that the company had to implement a queue system to prevent it from going down. To overcome this bottleneck and scale these technologies, companies may turn to supercomputers or specialized hardware architectures, both of which rely on advanced semiconductor chips. ChatGPT is just one subset of a range of AI tools, and training other AI models also requires heavy computational power. This brings us to the best-case scenario for semiconductor stock. The semiconductor industry, which designs and manufactures chips that power nearly all electronic devices, has seen its share of ups and downs. The semiconductor ETF, which tracks a basket of semiconductor stocks, has decreased by nearly 40% this year. The semiconductor industry is highly cyclical, performing well during economic booms, but underperforming during recession. Over the past decade, the industry has been a top performer, powered by the growth of gaming, cloud computing, and other technological advancements. The demand for semiconductor chips in the AI industry is expected to double between 2020 and 2025 as the technology continues to advance and reach its full potential. If ChatGPT and other AI tools take off, they could drive the next wave of growth in the semiconductor industry. It is important to keep an eye on how this story develops. The potential disruption caused by AI tools developed by OpenAI extends beyond Google. AI will completely disrupt many industries while benefiting others. For many, these AI tools will improve efficiency and boost profitability. For example, marketers are already using AI tools to produce blog posts and social media content, and software engineers can use ChatGPT to help write code using a few prompts. The classic argument of AI stealing jobs is happening again. This time, AI tools like these could potentially replace white-collar and knowledge workers, which could have significant implications for wages. Profit margins of US companies are already at their highest in 70 years, and AI tools are likely to make them even more profitable. There are already many uses for the technology. For example, Getty Images, a $2 billion publicly traded company that licenses stock photos, has banned the use of AI-generated images, while Adobe is accepting them. Literally, hundreds of startups are emerging based on ChatGPT. Ellie is an AI tool that helps users reply to emails. WriteSonic helps writers create long-form articles using AI. Synthesia uses AI to assist in video creation and editing. Some of these will go on to become billion-dollar businesses, but many will fail. Platforms like Fiverr and Upwork are popular for finding outsourced workers, but many jobs on these platforms like copywriters, designers, and developers could be replaced by AI. AI could also have a significant impact on industries like content creation, which is one of the highest costs for streaming platforms like Netflix and Disney. It can take several months to create a 10-minute animation. AI tools could be used to generate story concepts, help with editing, or even create actual scenes to speed up the process. Artificial intelligence has come a long way in recent years, but still has its fair share of flaws. One major flaw is the inaccuracies in its answers. For example, the developer community Stack Overflow had to temporarily ban ChatGPT answers due to the vast amount of incorrect code being added. Additionally, many people have raised concerns about the potential for AI to spread misinformation and be misused, leading to negative impacts on human society. Despite these challenges, the potential applications for AI are endless, and as it improves over time, we will see many more business opportunities emerge, with some becoming billion-dollar businesses and others being destroyed. It's important to remember that we're just at the beginning of the journey with AI, and there's still a lot of work to be done. OpenAI's achievements in just 7 years are impressive, but just think about what it could achieve in 20 years or even 100 years. A dystopian future may not be as far-fetched as we think. That brings us to the end of this video. We'll be bringing you more insights and predictions in the future, so don't miss out. Thank you for watching. Not done yet learning about this topic? Continue watching one of our other videos